Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play Cryostasis, Sleep of Reason. This is episode 15. Last time we made our way through, I guess, the officer's quarters, or something similar. And, so when I tried to do this episode originally, the blurry screen bug was still with us. So I actually had to go back and replay about half of the last chapter, hoping that it wouldn't happen again when I mental echo dived. And it seems I avoided it this time, which is good because otherwise I guess it would have stayed with us for the entire game. They're not so tough. I will say one big weakness of this game, trying to be a horror game, is simply the fact that we have a reusable health source. As long as there's one of those around, it doesn't really matter if we take damage. And what a surprise, the game crashed again. This time it didn't crash when I opened a door, it just crashed when I walked forward. Actually, I think it crashed when I switched weapons because it said it couldn't find the texture for weapon heater, which I guess is this thing. So I guess I'm just gonna have to put up with it crashing whatever it feels like for, I guess, the rest of the game. Maybe I should start keeping a crash counter. The one real weakness of these guys is putting a pole between you and them.
Get it going now! Wake up!
Sure, let's just put that in the projector. Is this where they keep the film? So it isn't damaged by the light. Sweet. As if the fish tanks weren't fancy enough, they also have a large glass museum-style case with a stuffed polar bear on it. Can we dive in this polar bear, like we did with the cows? Well, I can't even read. Oh. Can I? Yep. He's really hesitant about this. Can I dive into its foot? I'm just gonna start hammering right mouse. Oh, there we go.
I saw it! It went through that crack!
We are,
Probably has a lair in there.
in fact, a polar bear.
Wonderful!
So, you go. I'll keep checking over here.
Get to it!
Can I just, like, Assassin's Creed onto this guy's head? Because it doesn't seem like we can claw.
There! I see it!
Alright, despite having a like 800-pound bear fall on his head, I guess he was fine. And now the polar bear has a heartbeat, so I guess we have to deal with this for some reason. Find the spot.
I saw it. It went through that crack.
Yep.
Probably has a lair in there.
Wonderful.
So, you go. I'll keep checking over here.
Get to it. There. I see it.
Let me just...
Did not mean to fall in front of that guy.
Let me just...
I guess I got sniped. So, if I can't just murder the guys, I assume we need to escape. Get them both trapped in a cave or something. So I think we're supposed to do something with this big slab of ice. Trap this guy in here and then run past him. Nope. Alright, I just did it without having an option to.
Hey! A cave-in down here! Do you hear? Hello! I'm buried in here! Hey! Call the others! I can't get out by myself!
I like that he instantly forgets that there's a polar bear in here that could murder him.
Caved in on me! I cannot get out by myself! Hello! Help! Help me! Hey! A cave-in down here! Do you hear?
And then his friend just left him to die.
I'm buried in here! Hey! Call the others! I can't get out by myself!
So I assume those two were not from the ship, because I doubt they would have gone out, killed the polar bear, and then had it stuffed and put on the ship. So presumably those were just two, like, Russian hunters in the Arctic. Alright, so I'm guessing that polar bear is not actually something we had to deal with right now, considering that there's glass in the way. Do we have to hit play on this? On this dark void there? That guy didn't even, like, come running. He literally spawned when I touched the door, standing right there, which is kind of stupid. And apparently shot a hole in the door. Alright, this appears to just be a freezing chamber rather than a display. Are we going to see what sort of weird Russian movie was on that film reel? Well, it must have been a pretty dark Russian movie because the game crashed. Again. I can't really see why this game wasn't a huge success. Oh. Alright, the movie is shooting me. Please stop that. Also, taking cover doesn't do anything. Their magic movie bullets go through everything. And to no one's surprise, it crashed again when I loaded the save. Was he just hiding behind the screen the whole time? Well, that was kind of a weird segment with a neat idea. Another radioactive door. Are we going back into the reactor somehow? I'm sure you can guess what happened when I opened this door. Alright, so yeah, now we're in the top part of the reactor. We were down there before.
Reactor shielding initiated.
Can't we stop it? Do something!
Calm down. There's no need to rush anymore. It'll start soon.
How much longer?
Don't know. This is an automated process.
We need to get out of here.
And go where? What about the crew?
The crew will manage. Get the helicopter ready.
Without the captain's permission, I can't do that,
I'll
sir.
help you. We'll all do it together. I'll meet you up top in 10 minutes.
And it sent up a shower of sparks and went out.
Okay. Now we're floating over the pit. Let's just head back up here. So this is where we came from. Nice that the door does not have a way to get back out. So I guess that's why the head engineer was in that helicopter that we saved from being crushed. Do we have to watch out for the radioactive laser beams that are shooting out? Oh good. Let's just stand in this radiation thing to get warm. You'll feel a nice pleasant tingle as it sets your various cells on fire and boils the water in your body. You know, that's probably not good for the ship. Whatever sort of mysticism, that is. Now, that's a dead end. So we were that guy down there shooting at them. Oh god, it's so white.
Hey, wait! I'm still in here! What about me? Where are you going? I'm still... I'll be right. 1 second.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have jumped out of the helicopter. What is that? I mean, it's not important, it's just the scenery, but what is it? It's like a broom without a stick. I don't see a power switch over here. Or did the power just turn itself on for some reason? Now we're on the other side of the snow glass. Is this the captain's room? Or is this just the officer's lounge or something? Hey, look, he's writing his nice little diaries for us. Flares. SVT ammo. This is Mosin ammo. Oh, it's one of these things. We haven't seen one of these since the first one. Once more into the breach. I see this fight is going to be a joy if it ever actually works. I think all the NVIDIA physics in this room are what's causing the problem. Alright, so he basically ran around trying to seal these cracks because we could heal them. And since it didn't crash this time, let's save. Surprised that didn't crash the game too. Here's some more ice people. So this like the flaming heart of Donko that's powering us now with these cracks.
Once, during another endless stop, I was woken by a loud noise. I jumped up and went on deck, and when my eyes had adjusted to the light and I could differentiate between the skies and marble white ice, I saw streaks of red stretching as far as the horizon.
Well, at least somebody else saw this nonsense we're seeing. So the polar bear's heart thing is still there, even though we actually finished his puzzle. I guess we're supposed to do it around here.
Suddenly, this made me look at myself, and I saw that I was no better than them. How could I hope to change the world if I didn't start with myself? If I had to change at least one man, let it be me.
And thus the captain learned from his mistakes and became the hero of the people or something. I was under the impression that we're supposed to be this sort of Donko character here. Danko. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, even though she says it all the time. Alright, so Ghost Polar Bear is gone, which means... Alright, apparently the polar bear was blocking an exit to this ladder. I don't know why there's a ladder in the polar bear cage. Or display. I mean, I guess it's there in case they want to change it out or something. Anyhow, that'll do it for episode 15 of Let's Play Cryostasis, Sleep and Reason. I have a feeling that with these magic cracks and everything, we are actually coming close to some sort of resolution, even if I'm not really clear on what that'll be so far. But, hey, at least we made it here without it permanently crashing. I just wish that that wasn't the case, because otherwise this game has been, you know, decently playable. But anyhow, I've been Shadefire, this is Cryostasis, Sleep and Reason. I'll see you all around some other time. You can freeze with me once again. Until then, you folks take care.